It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Go ahead. Hey, number one. Hey.
Montgomery now up the middle. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down, here's Tua. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. That play good for 17 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Just there.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play stepped by Damone Clark. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down too. Excellent work. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. They're out and set. First and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels from the pistol. And his first pass falls incomplete. Tried getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Top low 18.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's go now. Tracking 60.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Searches from the... And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
The Bears into the nickel for third down.
Come on. Set. 18. Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Good save. Go ahead. All right, fellas, listen up. Corner, long. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 TA.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This is complete to Schultz. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Ready. Turbo 3, kick.
Working inside the red zone. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Tua now from the gun. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Browns kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Now Daniels to throw. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tie things 10-10. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Out of the pistol. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels now. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob, check.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Let's go.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Down to the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Packers make it 17-all. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Montgomery. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's complete to Pittman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Tua. Schultz with the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Taking a deep shot here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready, set. Turbo 1 high, turbo 1 high. Out.
Going with Bixby here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Bears driving for a score and a halftime lead. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
All right, come on.
Bixby. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he gets him around 6 there. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Across the 45 and still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Benson once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Daniels on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. It's a Green Bay touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's second and inches. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Right.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Right here. Solo left Zion. Set.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. Browns kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Completed left side to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Go, Reed, go. Here we go, set.
Benson now from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 42. This will be caught by Watkins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they had that one contained right at the line. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion Bateman over right. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Into the hands of Schultz. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready.
2 now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Watch it, Oscar.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
It's safe. Go ahead. Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on, two.
Here's Tua again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
44. Ready. Come on, two. Out.
Here's Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grab the lead on their first series of the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. Free inside the 30. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready. Step.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
First down, here's Tua. Buys time, rolling, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Trying for the deep ball. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the Packers will take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down Packers. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. The give now to Benson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Hold it ready. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. This reeled in by Benson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps...
And he will score! Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop made by T.J. Watt. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. It's Montgomery on the counter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Chicago first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They motion the slot man right. Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Cut out left. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bears first down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Chicago first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Hey, 21 T8.
Tagovailoa will look to throw. He has it. And he's into the end zone, so the 2-point try pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hawk 70.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, set. 7 Pirates.
And they send a man in motion.
Set, go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go.
Now an inside give to Benson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the 1st defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll try it right with Benson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Benson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers only up by a few. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Track.
This is Benson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll run here. It's Benson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Got it. Ready?
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Now a run with Benson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Tag. Huh. 18 Raptors. 18 Raptors. Go.
Looking to throw. He's on the move.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Go ahead.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.